So last week I rolled out a really big update to the QC trend indicator. And if you guys don't know, the trend indicator, you can get it free for 30 days on QuantCrawler.com. After that, it's $9.99 a month. And I added in some major items. So when I first built this, all it was a bearish indication, and it would just tell you when the trend would flip based on a few confluences that I built in as my main foundation to all of the indicators and strategies that I built. I released it and it was kind of bland and boring, and everyone was like, well, this is underwhelming. But on the back end, I was working on turning this into an absolute monster of an indicator. So I want to show you all of the updates that came last week and everything that you can do with it now, and you can try it free for 30 days. So this right here is what it looks like. So prior to today, all you would see when you would have this on here was the bearish and bullish indications. There were no take profit and stop loss lines. There were no dashboards. There were no any of this. So let's start with talking about the dashboards. Up here at the top, these are five major confluences that I always use, and I typically used to run these all separate as additives all on one chart. So these are the actual technicals from TradingView, the ones that they release for their platform. So these are absolute bare basic technicals that you can find under your indicators tab that are part of the TradingView platform. So some other people on here have taken these and turned them into basically on steroids, made them even better, but just for copyright purposes and keeping QC trend clean, I didn't take any additives from anybody else on this. This is just the TradingView technicals. And this would just go and show you here that if you were trading with just super trend, the bias is bullish. And if you were just favoring that over this time period, December 15 to July 10, your win rate would be 39.3%. All of these are different and all of these are varied. So you can see individually, they're not that great together. But when you have them all on here, all blending together and using QC trend, you can start to see that from December 15 of 2025 to July 10, if you have these settings that are in here, your win rate is 60.3%, your profit factor is 1.08, and you have a net percentage of 4.2% on a $50,000 account. So now when you come into the settings and you open it up, you can change all of this. And to some people, this will be very cool. And to some people, this will be very overwhelming because more settings, more tinkering, more breaking things. So if you aren't comfortable with what you're doing, just leave it alone and play with the things at the bottom, which I'll show you here in just a second. But you can show the Confluence dashboard. That's this one right here. You can pick where you want it to be on your chart. The performance dashboard is this one down here at the bottom. You can change the position of that as well, the size of it, and then you can say back test last N days. So this is reading data, as you can see down here, from December 15, 2025 to July 10 of 2026. But if you just say, hey, I just want to see the last 30 days, all you do is put 30 and it will update this right here to June 15 to July 10. And you'll see that over these last 30 days, you're operating at a win rate of 59.4%. Your profit factor, however, is now below one, and your net percentage is actually down. Over 96 trades, you have a positive win rate, but you aren't really making money. So you would then need to leave this as is and come down and fine tune it a little bit better. So before I get to that section, with these five confluences up here, you can actually enable these to monitor different time frames. So for example, if you're on the 5-minute time frame, but you want to see, like, one thing I always look at is the MACD on the 15-minute time frame. So I can then open this up and put it on the 15-minute. I can change how the source goes on it, and I can start to change the fast, slow, and the signal. All of these variables going with the MACD, I can change it. And you can see on the 15-minute, it moved this to bearish. It is not bullish if I keep it on the chart version. So it starts tracking these a little bit different, and you can actually enable these without having to run all of these separate technicals, just blending your chart all together. This is now built into the indicator. So I'm not going to dive into these too much more, but just know for everything starting right here, confluences with Supertrend, MACD, the SMA cross, RSI, and ADX, you can change these to different timeframes and adjust them however you see fit, which will all play into the performance down here and also adjust out your confluence dashboard up here in the top right as well. Now, one request that came in from a user who was working and fine tuning their performance last week was the smart trail. So the smart trail is this green and red that you can see when it flips bearish, the trail is red. When it flips bullish, it's green. They were running this and marking it manually on a higher time frame. So you can see the show HTF smart trail. If I click this and then I change it to the 10-minute, for example, it overlays and keeps my current time frame, but also adds the 10-minute. I can then change this to the 15-minute if I just want to see what price is doing over that distance, and it moves it just as I was talking there, it adjusts it down. So you can start to see if you're using this as a scalping tool, which is how you should be using it, what the higher time frame smart trails are actually doing, because a lot of people use this on like the second and the 1 minute. They're trying to catch these quick moves, but they want to know where the higher time frame smart trail sitting without having to manually switch, market, all of that. You can do that now in here, or just uncheck it. It comes default off, so you're the one at the time frame that you're currently on. Here's another big piece that rolled out last week is the stop loss. Actually, the stop loss and the take profits were new last week for everybody. So you can see here back behind me, there's a green dot when you hit your take profit, and there's a red X when you hit your stop loss. That's how you can easily differentiate, are you hitting a stop loss on this trade or a take profit on this trade? You can automate this as well, but visually, if you're mapping this out and just scalping to where you set your stop loss and you set your take profit, these are where you should be hitting your take profits and that stop loss point. So under the stop loss tab, you can now decide if you want to go off of an ATR based stop loss, fixed points, or a percentage. You can, of course, adjust all of these here. So you'll be able to see with fixed points, if I change this to 100, you'll check the performance tab down here and you'll see it move. It gives more room to breathe. I have a 65% win rate, but my profit factor went down and my net percentage went down as well. So you can start to fine tune this, play with it and see it. This is over the last 30 days. So I'm just still sticking with that same because I already adjusted it in the video. I also today am updating this to add in the take profit, where you can also do an ATR based take fixed points and percentage. Last week, this was only for stop loss. Now you can go through and adjust however you trade to your style. If you leave it ATR, you can see here the win rate is 41.7, profit factor of 0.91. If we go fixed points, that's where we were when I first started talking, 65.6. You can enable a trailing stop, which is only ATR based. I haven't added in more. I'm probably not going to add in more on that. But if you add in a trailing stop, you can see this adjust down. So this is moving and actually adjusting this performance dashboard as we go. You can enable a time filter if you only want to see what this does during New York session, for example. You just check that box. It will then recalculate everything for you and keep everything going for just the New York time session, which is a 52% win rate. Your profit factor is very low and your net percentage is also even worse. So you can see you really need to work with this if you're going to use it as a scalping tool for automation. If you're going to automate it, you need to work on this. If you just want to use this as the bearish bullish pills scalper, it's perfect, and you don't need to touch any of this if you don't want to. And then now that we're down here at the bottom, you can enable a day filter if you only want to trade on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, because those are producing the best results. You just simply click this, take Tuesday off, take Friday off, and this will update to the performance on those days. But it defaults to off, so you can do this whenever you want. And lastly, down at the bottom, the last thing to touch on is you can check this right here to enable ghost alerts for automation. You can click this right here and it will tell you how Ghost operates, and then you can adjust your contracts. And then you can also do a ticker override if you want to follow these exact items, but off of NQ, for example, versus MNQ. You want to trade, since they're 99.9% similar, but they do have different volumes, and this is a volume based indicator. So your results on MNQ will be different on NQ and vice versa. So people requested that. We put it in there just because, and you can use that to look at different tickers and different overlays while you're trading the smaller version like the micro. So that right there is trend, and out the box default settings right here on MNQ 5-minute. You are at a 54.5% win rate with a profit factor of 1.08, a net percentage of 8.5%. These are your total wins and losses since December of 2025 to July 10 of 2026, which was the last trading day. And as soon as the market opens back up today, you'll start seeing movement. This will adjust to July 12, and your stats will be going. You can see here there's some take profit, there's a stop loss. You have a couple losses right here for sure, some wins stacked in. So you can see how it works. 54.5% win rate. You can tinker with it all you want, but instead of now just being a bearish bullish pill trend, you can now customize it to whatever you would like. And eventually I will work on turning this into a strategy so you can see your drawdown. But as of right now, this is where it's at. Most likely have a strategy coming in the next 60 to 90 days, if not sooner. But for right now, this is the QC trend indicator. It's free to all QuantCrawler members. You can try it free for 30 days. After that, it's $9.99 a month.